Who's up for a race? I am. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. These look a little different, don't they? This is a project that I've been working on for a while. And I figured, why not have a showcase to bring in the new year? The cars themselves are built out of tinfoil Coke bottles and what cast iron engines I could find in a junkyard. This is basically a showcase. The idea being that you can take these IROC cars, put average people or average drivers into them, and make a series just of this. So let's see if we can work. How about it? As the green flag drops, we have Jacob Aronson on the pole and pulling away. Okay, maybe they're a little bit better than cast iron cast-offs, but these are definitely not high-end engines yet. Aronson in the 6, followed by Ellis in the 8, Bardens in the 4, and Hammonds in the 10. Right. Aronson actually pulling away from the field quite comfortably. So let's look at the rest of the field. Here you have Ellis in the 8. Very bright car. Already trying to catch up. Behind them you have Hammond in the 10. Marshall in the 15. McLean in the 14. Black in the 12. Bardens has fallen back to 7th place. Wow. This is your lead pack. Ellis going high on Aronson. To no avail this lap. Third through 7th is a bit of a cluster. This time Marshall taking a chance. Hammond close behind. Ellis looking to make a move. Will they do it this time? Not this lap. Ellis with a bit of a run, but not going to be able to do anything with it right now. As I was saying, these are not elite drivers. These are not elite cars. And if we ever get to pit stops, these will not be elite teams. The idea here is grassroots. Bare basic racing, at least to start with. You could take a car and run it at multiple levels. Black taking a nosedive. Bardens also. But then you have McLean and Wolf looking to move up. This is my personal favorite car just because of the look. Lane in 2nd. Or Lane in the 2, excuse me. Gardens in the 1. Walker in the 19. White in the 9. And then another cluster with Carranza, Harris, Wilkinson, Hernandez, Howell, Stadler, and Nelson bring up the rear. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Eckert. Falling off just like Eckert did. Aronson's still leading. 7 out of 34 laps down. We are fifth of the way through, excuse me. Apparently my brain has disengaged this evening. I make no pretenses or promises of professionalism. Wolf Bardens is just falling off a cliff. Wolf and Lane have gotten past. McLean, Black, and Hammond are, well, trying to catch up. Marshall is still there in third. Ellis is still in fourth. Second. Ugh. I will try and get better about that, at least. Maybe the next race. When will that be? Who knows? Oh, green car swapping places. Apparently green is not a good color to have this race. You got Stadler, Eckert. Howell, Nelson, Hernandez, Wilkinson. Harris and Carranza still here. Walker has broken away a little bit. Gardens has caught up with the mid-pack. White, Lane, and Bardens. Sits in 9th at the moment. Wolf in 8th. Hammond in 10th. McLean. Hammond in the 10. I'm going to have to get over that. I've got to fix that in my own head. 14, McLean is in 5th. The 12 of Black. 15 of Marshall in 3rd. The 8 of Ellis still in 2nd. And the 6 of Aronson still in 1st. Seems that the leader has an advantage at this track. But they're not alone. They're not just running away with the race. Ellis, if they can figure it out, does have a chance. It's a pack of Skittles. Very noisy Skittles. Oh, look at this. At least one green car is not going to be disappointing today. But Marshall can't do anything with it, and he ends up falling back into the clutches of Black. We're on lap 13 of 34. Black will surpass Marshall and bring McLean with him. Hammond has fallen back to 6th. Can McLean actually get past Marshall, or will Marshall get back that position? Look at this, Bardens trying to take back their spots. Things have calmed down a little bit. Wolf is falling down the order again. Bardens first, then Walker. We might, no, Gardens backs out. Then you have Carranza and Harris. Carranza goes high and loses all of the momentum. White slips underneath. Will he make the pass and bring Wilkinson with him? Yes. Hernandez and Nelson. Howell, Eckert, and Stadler once again bringing up the tail end. Meanwhile, Aronson has gotten a 2.5 lead as 2nd, 3rd, and 4th have been battling. Marshall takes over the 2nd place spot again. Ellis in hot pursuit at 3rd. McLean really just happy to be here at the moment. Hammond and Black. Bardens and Walker. A whole bunch of brown. The question is, what shade? Aronson's found some speed on his own. Marshall and Ellis can't get going. McLean might be able to be the person who can get them that little bit of speed, but they did close up this last time. Now maybe they did finally get it organized. That doesn't matter though. We have a bit of a competition back here. You got Lane and Wolf. Battle for ninth, and Bardens is falling back to them. Bardens goes low. Wolf backs off. Not going to be able to hold that position. Lane looking. Looks like Stadler. Hal is just plummeting. Eckert has a chance to close the gap. Eckert and Stadler were battling for last, which still stands, but now they have some company. Meanwhile, Aronson still leading. 20 laps down, 14 to go. 1.12 seconds over Ellis, who has retaken second. McLean, Marshall is in fourth. Fifth, Hammond. But it looks like McLean is tired of just existing. He's going to take that second spot and try and go for the lead. Hammond with a push, but it doesn't stay. Marshall is recovering and trying to get past Hammond. McLean and Ellis right there together. Can McLean actually take advantage of this? Hammond has actually surpassed Marshall and is pulling away. Also have Bardens and Black getting involved. So that is the top 7. All around 2.5 seconds back. McLean and Ellis have caught up to Aronson. I'll figure it out later. $11 laps to go. Aronson, McLean, Ellis, your top 3. Aronson makes a mistake. McLean does not take advantage. He backs off. Hammond working up from 4th. Ellis all over McLean's back end. Aronson backs up to them. Ellis is going to try and take second here. Makes the pass but does not finish the job. Can they take the position on the backstretch? 8 to go this time by. Lane has fallen off. And the back 4 are still the same lackeys. Maybe they'll get their stuff together for the next race. Look at this. Ellis going for the lead. Unfortunately, with their skill set, Aronson actually has a decent chance on the outside. But Ellis completes the pass. Aronson loses the lead on lap 26. Three-quarters of the race to Aronson, and it looks like they might not even finish second. McLean looking at the bottom. Ellis just trying to keep it smooth around this course. Black now in fourth. Marshall has fallen way back. He is in eighth now. I wonder why. Where's Hammond? Stadler has fallen off. Eckert is behind. Howell is falling. Was there an accident? There's no caution. We'll check after the race. Nelson, Hernandez, Lane, Harris. Wilkinson in 11th. 10 of Hammond is in 10th. Gardens is in the 9th. Marshall has fallen to 8th. White in 7th. 6th is Bardens, who, despite the beigest car I've ever seen, has managed to hold that top 10 spot all day. Wolf in 5th, making a strong charge at the end of the race. Black in the 12 in 4th, making their case known. Aronson falling off the lead, down to 3rd. 3/4 of a second back with 3 to go. And now we have our lead battle. Ellis and McLean. Can Aronson fight back? No, Aronson is falling again. He is in 4th. Can Black make a charge? Can Wolf make a charge? At this point, I don't know. But with how the day had gone, anyone but Aronson winning is an upset. McLean winning would be amazing. However, it looks like Ellis has control of this race. Excuse me, now is 3 laps to go. Getting a little overexcited. But the race is not over yet. The field has spread out. But they are still racing, damn it. Well, trying to. Starting lap 33 of 34. May Ellis in that bright purple number 8. Followed by Dorothy McLean in that silver and white number 14. McLean has fallen off. I don't think that they're going to have a challenge. And it looks like last time around it's going to be Ellis by a margin. We've got a bit of a cluster up here. If we can find it. Now it looks like Hammond is just falling off a cliff now. And Wilkinson has got caught behind him. He's going to have his day ruined by getting caught behind someone slower. They're coming out of turn 4. Your winner, May Ellis. What a move. What a day. Staying up at the top 10 all day. McLean had a bad start, managed to get up to the lead, but never could really get it. That number 12 is Cedric Black, making a good showing for himself. Jacob Aronson What a disappointment for that one. Started on the pole, led 3/4 of the race, and just could not do it. And then in 5th place, James Wolfe in that dark red 17. Bardens in the 4 and 6th. Marshall in the 15 and 7th. Lynn White in the 9, finishing 8th. Tyler Gardens finishing 9th in the 1, and the 20 of Catherine Harris finishing 10th. Well, wait, what happened to Howell? Something must have happened, and he just missed. Let's take a look. See what happened to him. Still racing, still racing. Oh. Just completely missed the pit lane. I guess he thought that there were 35 laps. Well, I think that'll do for this event. If future Brian has had any inkling, information for this series and possibly a Discord will be shown in the information below. Until next time, though, have a good evening, see you soon, and take care. This is embarrassing. Not nearly as embarrassing as I am, but hey, gotta start somewhere.